hello, hello, hello. My name is Athemsys. Please feel free to call me Athy. Welcome back. How you been? I know it's been a little long again since my last Minecraft episode, but as you saw in the beginning time lapse, I may have had a tiny terraforming project. You know, like tiny in my scale, 36 hours tiny. Oh, gee. Oh, gee. But look at it. Just look at it. I just already love this sightline, right? Walking in here, the path. I know there needs to be a lot of shrubbery and whatnot done, which is next episode. Yeah. Decorations is going to be next episode. You might wonder, what are we doing this episode then if we're not decorating this terrain? Well, there's still an entire summer camp I need to build, The summer camp, you all know. Camp Crystal Lake, also known as Camp Blood. Yeah, we're building that because I was inspired. June Friday the 13th, 1980 was the original date the original Friday the 13th took place. And that was this year, the 45th anniversary. That's why I wanted to do this. That's why I started it. That's when I wanted to publish it. And then, this tiny terraforming project turned into not so tiny because I have no self-control. I have no time management. And this took me like 2 hours in creative with Axiom. No, actually it took longer because I had to design these lovely trees, which, if I haven't mentioned it yet, are definitely inspired by B-dubs. But they're gorgeous. I designed 2 tiny ones, which are the ones with the walls, and then small, medium, large. As for the height of each, which is I think 24, 27, and 30 something. And yeah, but yeah. Decorating the forest is next episode. We still have the camp to build and have to do, fun activities. Maybe get some counselors going or something. I mean, no. In all honesty, the decoration of the wood and the camp with armor stands and stuff is going to be next episode because it's going to be epic. But we need buildings and a camp first, right? Sadly, or not sadly, I don't know if you want to say sadly or not. But it's gonna be another time lapse. Maybe I'm gonna try more of a what's it called? Montage. I don't know. I have ideas. And you shall see in just a moment. But just to get us started with, what are we gonna do? We have a mess hall, we have a council hall thing, blah. We're gonna have like 6 or I think it's 6 log cabins, and then we have achievements to do, right? Over here I have a pottery class, and then down there, like here, right, we're gonna have archery and a strider race track and some staples because we're in Minecraft and Camp Blood and some other creatures actually, fit. So, anyways, before I keep gawking around too much as per usual, how about let's start that next time lapse and then we shall do a lot of fun things. Alrighty, that was quite a lot of time lapse going on in for one episode. I swear, guys, we're done with the time lapse. Big shout out to my buddy Markimus, and thank you for being my stalker. I know, a sentence that you usually wouldn't hear, but in this case, for video purposes, thank you. And now, look at it. I already did a little bit of decorating here and there. This is somewhat what I think I want to have. We still need to get rid of all the torches, right? It is, yeah. It's a lot of work. Believe me, guys, it's a lot of work. We have to do that next episode because decorating and all. But this episode, we still have to do some achievements because the whole entire reason and purpose for this camp is achievements. I know. It sounds weird, but hey, at least this build has a little bit of more purpose than just looking pretty. And I mean, it's a lot of work for a few achievements, but hey, it is what it is. One of the achievements we're going to do, which, you know what? Let's just start off immediately with this achievement. As you can see, I have a ton of stuff in my inventory because of what we're going to do. But I went ahead and I did go dig out an archaeology dig site thingamabob here. This is what I found, the pottery shards and all the stuff and things. So let me place this barrel. Where am I gonna put the barrel? Doesn't really fit the vibe. You know what? Let's just put it in here because why not? And then we can put all the stuff and things. Yeah. Keeping the trims on me because no, that doesn't work. Never mind. Yeah. So got the pottery shards. And I have a feeling I have too many things on me. Right. Let's click some of this stuff in here for a moment. What do we have here? Snort, shelter, beef. You know what? Let's just grab some of the ones where I have multiple of. I believe we need a crafting bench for this to work too, which I have. Yeah. Plop it down and then what are we missing? Okay, does that mean if I do this, will this give me the thing? It does. No clue why it doesn't do it here, but hey. And that's exactly the achievement I was in. Is it already getting dark? Yes, it is already getting dark. Now, let's place this here as... Yeah, let's just place it here. Because why not? You know. One achievement down. And I think 2 to go. The more annoying one will have to do with that over there, guys. I have a feeling it's gonna take a little while until I get that next one done, but you know what? Before we get into that, let's appreciate, like, I did interiors. Yes, me. I did interiors. Like, all these buildings actually have kind of, sort of, an interior. Who would have thought this day would actually ever come? But yeah, these are just, you know, I've made 6 of these log cabins for the campers to sleep in, and I suppose one of them is for the counselors to sleep in. You know, we have cabin there, and these 2, right? Then I have more buildings that are more of the official matter. For example, we have a bathhouse, shower house, whatever. You know, just some of these nice stalls with a shower. I do want to put a white lightning bolt kind of sort of stripe on these still, so it looks like it's a mirror properly. But yeah, they're just, you know, completely mirrored. One boys, one girls. I think I need to put signs here. But it's also part of the decoration process, I guess, because there's, oops, don't run into trees, Athy, don't run into trees. But, yeah, there's still a lot of decorating that has to be done, right? I know, I'm taking all my time here, right? And you might expect me to do the decorating already, but no. No. That's an episode in itself. This episode is going to be massively long, as it is already. But I made some outhouses, and they actually look like outhouses, you know. Interestingly enough, if you see it, you see it. Mangrove trapdoors look like toilet seats. You're welcome. Moving on, though. Let's get back to the front of the camp just to show you the two other main buildings of the camp. This is the counselor's camp counselor office kind of thing. We have a nice couch here. Front desk, I do need to put some shelving and whatnot. And I kind of figured game room or something up here, but then I also was like, hey, I need a portal to another roof because I have been using the portal here at the insect farm, which is far away, like really far away. So I put one here. Need to dress it up, but also, I guess that's part of decorating. The other building I done is the mess hall because we need a place to eat or something like that. Just some smokers here, some tables here, and then, you know, now that I look at it, without even thinking about it, 6 cabins, 6 tables. Like, seriously, I didn't plan that out, but it works. Anyhow, let's get back to the sauce. Let's get back to the actual important stuff here. Which is happening over there. I think I'm incapable of jumping today. We got the archery range, and then we got the stables, right? I suppose in a normal setting of a summer camp, you would have an actual stables with horses, but since this is kind of Camp Crystal Lake, right, which is also known as Camp Blood, I guess Striders fit, and we need a Strider achievement. That's also why I have saddles, and guess what? I am playing on day 1961, and I had a total of 1 saddle. I have no idea what I did with the other saddles. I think I had more saddles. I had to go search for them. It's awful. Awful. But yeah. Here, I even did a little bit of redstone. Just so you know. So you could actually have a race. Flip this lever, and then a little countdown is relative, but it's enough that you can actually start a race at the same time if you have 2 friends coming over, which I had planned to have, but, well, you know, single player, so it's not a server, and not always friends around, and, you know, things, life. But yeah, Strider stables. And actually, let's start with that because I am really dreading the achievement for the archery. You know, 30 blocks, 30 meters. That archery achievement is exactly 30 blocks. I am not looking forward to it, but what we can do is do this already, and then we can plop the bows in there. I got Unbreaking 1 bows just to like them last longer, I guess. We have them here, and I thought I could put barrels in there. I just don't know where. Maybe, just maybe, it's gonna be the best option if I put the barrels here and give them 1 stack each. I need to actually get more arrows for this. However, I'm unprepared. I'm all over the place, like as per usual. Why should it be any different today? What did I do? I think that's what it was. Right. Anyhow, I'm also prepared that I get my boots, and since we're going into the nether, I need... Okay, this looks weird. My texture pack. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We have that. We have... Right. I left stuff over here, didn't I? Uh-huh. I totally know what's going on. I totally am not confused. I meant to do that. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this was meant to be. This was meant to happen. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Okay, right. So, let's do the Strider one first. And I know we need another portal. Let's put it 1, 2. No. And yes, we are bougie. We're actually doing full corners and all. Look at us, all proper and all. Right. Let's see where this gets us. Yeah. Don't you love when that happens? The other day, as I was recording with my buddy, right? I kind of wanted to go grab the Striders with him, and I did make a portal. Where did I make it? Somewhere here, I think, right? Up on the mountain, and walk through. Came back, and then all of a sudden, instead of up on the mountain, no, I was somewhere here, but way below, like really below. And I don't know. Something is really off with portal connectivity, and I don't know why. Let me get this properly figured out, and then I'll be back. Hi, guys. Well, I suppose you didn't expect me to be here where I am at this point in time, right now. You know, on the nether roof. But, I suppose I'm adding to my level of insanity, right? I just spent quite a while, making portals, tearing them down, making portals, tearing them down, making portals, tearing them down. I either connected to either, you know, all the stuff and things. Yeah, now you just already saw it. But I have so many portals, right? I either connected to some of the portals, right? There's the insect farm, there's the guardian farm, then I have the flower forest, and there I have the camp and all those other portals, right? I either connected to all of them, or worse, I just turned up somewhere in, pardon my French, East Humble F Alaska, right? Like, how? How? I don't understand. It is bad. So what did I decide to do? Yes. I built this. Doesn't look like much, right? Right? Doesn't look like much. But, I broke 47 pieces of bedrock. And then I did this. And I spawn-proofed it, obviously, with pressure plates, because nothing else to do? You know, what else are you gonna do on a Friday? You know? I swear, I'm actually not this insane. I hope. But anyways, we can now enjoy running down pressure plates and whatnot, but we should, there's a big should, be able to get the nice and well striders up here. I saw striders down there at the lava lake. I hope they're still there. It's been a hot minute since I've been down there. And as you can hear, I should probably be ready to also take on, here, take on the gas, maybe. Would be hopefully helpful. And, oh god, this is further down than I even expect. Well, what do you, expected is the wrong word. I just had music on and did this, and now that I'm talking to you guys, it seems like forever and ever and ever. And here we are. Okay, let's get this guy. I also have one of these. Hey, buddy! Come on, you see it? Come on, buddy! Oh yeah, you want this, come on. Will I be able to walk up here without dying? I do need to pay attention that I'm not dying, but better me than him. Just need to... I potentially got a lead for this. I think. Hey, dude. I know you're cold, but you want to follow me with this fungus? Come on. I know you can do this. You know what, guys? I'm gonna go grab a lead. Wow. Technically, if I pay attention, if I consider, if I do this the right way, keep this here, right? I have this. Nice. Yeah. Just hope this works better, because I am losing my mind. Come on, guy. Come on, dude. Okay. I know it's gonna take a hot minute. Okay, so guys, please bear with me. I should have made this partially slabs. I don't know. It's that. And I think that... yeah, I should have made that slabs. Oh well, it is what it is. You know what? I'm gonna just, bring these buddies to camp and then I'll be back. I swear, the episode is almost over. Thank you for hanging in there. I am literally going slowly insane. I know, right? Hear me out, guys. I have been on a mission, right? On a mission. And it's been a mission, right? So this is probably like the 12th time or something. No, maybe the 6th time if we're gonna be realistic here. Where I started to record this clip for, you know, doing the Strider thing and whatnot, right? So I was telling you all nicely about how I brought these guys in here, right? And that I called him Buddy, and that I need 3 name suggestions in the comments, please. Well, I still want them. But as you can see, stuff has happened. I don't know why I left that there. That's not supposed to be here. Put it here. Doesn't make any sense. I need to make this pretty again. But as you can tell, it's a little further here. And I had to make this longer. Because, right? The achievement is like 50 blocks in the overworld. I made this whole thing exactly 50 blocks long. And I couldn't get the achievement. And then I was trying this, and I was trying that, and I was trying the other thing. So what I did here in my actual single player world, right? I took out 3 blocks here and had it over there. So technically, right, a U shape. So what was it? 104 blocks long, or let's say 100 blocks because I cut the corner. Didn't work. So I thought, like, yeah, maybe I'm stepping outside of the lava, and then I put up a barrier wall of resin, thankfully, because easy to break blocks and whatnot. Still didn't work. And then I was like really desperate. So I, you know, did what any sane person does. Cry. No, not really. I Googled and I couldn't find a solution, and and then I was like, yeah, no, I can't have flowing lava, so that doesn't work. Okay. So I double checked everything, and no flowing lava. Still didn't work. So eventually I asked friends, and they're like, yeah, I never tried this, blah, blah, blah. So kind of trying to troubleshoot with me, but it didn't really work. So in a creative world, well, creative copy of this, right? Made this too deep, and I don't know, and whatnot. And then, you know what? Turns out it has to be more like 60 blocks long, not 50 blocks long. I don't know who says 50 blocks long, but it didn't work. So, naturally, what do? Make this a total of 12 blocks longer. Because, you know, symmetry and everything. Probably would have been enough if I would have just went with 1 more section. But no, I made a total 2 sections longer. Which also means, or meant that I had to... Was it this tree? I think this tree. Yeah, I actually moved the tree. Yeah. That's which level of insanity I have reached. And if I won't get this achievement now, I'm gonna cry. I seriously am gonna cry. And you know what? For anybody wondering, I'm not gonna attempt the arrow achievement thing. No. You're gonna get that as a time lapse next episode. I mean, we're gonna decorate the camp, so I might as well do that achievement then. But finally, let's get him and try this again. If it doesn't work, I am going to scream. And let me tell you something. It is right now Friday night, 11:14 p.m. I highly doubt my dear neighbors would appreciate me screaming. So please, Minecraft, give me this achievement now. Please, 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 please. I'm not touching it, and I hope this is not going to, because stepped up the blah, 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 blah. There it is. Oh my god. I thought I'm screaming already, but at least screaming for happiness. Oh, guys, this was a thing, but I done it. I didn't done it. I did and done it. Oh my god. Awesome. Now I can actually put this buddy away, right? Right. Oh, this took forever. It took forever. Wait, now let me, without stepping in the lava. Nice. I actually already recorded like 5 minutes of me yapping and then it turned really pitch dark, and since we're on spooklementary shaders, it turned dark and it actually got really scary, but hey, that is life. Now, before I start yapping another gazillion minutes or something about this, that, and the other thing, remember the shaders? I used them in my Scooby episode. Now I'm using them here. And they're called the spooklementary shaders. They're amazing. They look even better at night, but I think it's gonna be way too dark for YouTube, especially for people that would watch this on their phone. But I see a skeleton. I really need to light stuff up. Anyway, I'm getting distracted again, as per usual, but I kind of figured let's look at this with a little bit of shaders. I mean, it's gonna be much better next episode when I got rid of the torch spam, but look at it. It actually does look really gloomy, the way you would want a horror movie kind of set, right? And that's what I really love about shaders. You can get the effect you want, and it's awesome. And guys, I lost my mind already enough for this episode, right? So I'm gonna let you guys, do your thing, and if you manage to get here to the end of the episode, comment blurb. Comment blurb down below. And definitely thank you for watching, and do the YouTube things if you haven't done that already, with hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. And maybe if you're not on my Discord, what are you doing? Why are you not on my Discord? Come talk to me on my Discord. Anyways, see you guys next episode. Bye bye.